21 hours. So yeah, I mean roughly that should run on a good
That'd
sunny
be
day.
50% battery capacity, and it'd run it.
Yeah, 10 hours through the night. Next sun's out in the morning, it's running again.
Batteries?
Off 2 batteries. Yeah,
Off
now
2.
if they had 4 batteries, this should be just fine.
So 4 batteries would get you double that.
Okay, so
So ideally, that should give 2-day runtime off 4, which
Yeah.
we'll figure out real quick. If you run a whole day, no problem. And another thing too, we drilled a hole, put a battery status monitor.
Well, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, we put
And that way it's
battery-
right there.
Yeah, and you know when to turn crap off. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, and those things are $50. Those little monitors.
And you
I
can
already got
add
one
that
I'm
to
giving
it.
you for your house,
So we
yeah.
take that box, set it on there, drill through, put the monitor right there, and we can
Yeah,
see.
all I need to do is just take a pilot bit, go right through,
Yep.
and put that on the wall. Yeah.
So we could turn this into a completely off-grid solar, 4 panels, 4 batteries,
And the inverters and everything all built in.
and that way we put it on the box, set it on there, done, and then we include a compost toilet. The gutter's already on there. And then you can use any kind of tank. What was them? Remember them plastic tanks that had the cage around it? It's a food. They had syrup or stuff in them.
Yeah, they had vegetable
Vegetable
food-grade
oil.
vegetable.
Yeah, I see people using them all the time for water catchment.
I
you
used
know?
to have one at the house for backup water for the goats and stuff like that, and caught the rainwater off the top of the house.
You can drink goat water, man.
Do I want to tell what kind of creamer I drank this morning? Dog creamer.
Hey, he stepped on the counter. He sleeps on the counter now. He's just licking the creamer this morning.
And I just put it in my coffee.
I love it.
I was like, whatever.
Gosh.
So what are you guys talking about? Oh, everybody got quiet. Okay.
Mom's word.
Okay.
Well, Lucas is laying out the floor for our new Incredibox. All the
Yes.
plumbing, the door, and we're shifting everything what we're doing. So just to let you guys know, we're probably going to be putting 36-inch showers in some of these.
Okay.
Because they're more readily available.
Mhm.
And 36-inch doors
Okay.
are more available.
Okay.
So right now we're looking at, I'm laying it out for a 36-inch door, 36-inch shower that shoves everything a little bit. It's not going to go over as much as we thought. And then we're going to run a line set for the heating and air. If they ever want to put a mini split, we're doing that. And then for a sink. So we're just laying this all out. Well, I've always told everybody we're going to go off grid. So we're thinking about, we're trying to put all this together. We can come up with a price and say, if you would like this off grid, we got a box. We're going to try to come up, and Amanda just came up with that idea. Why don't we put everything in a tongue box, pre-build it? We could line them up, take a forklift, set it on the tongue, bolt it down,
Perfect.
and you got solar.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
And inside the box
Yeah.
will be included a generator that you can use. The exhaust will be ducked out. Start the generator, because this is a small solar system.
Yes.
And like he said, if you had 4 batteries, it'll run this little air conditioner 24/7.
Your refrigerator.
Yeah. Refrigerator. What did I
Yeah,
say?
you said
Refrigerator.
Yeah.
Or you said
He
air
said-
conditioner.
Air
You said
conditioner.
conditioner.
I'm
It'll run
sorry.
air conditioner and fridge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
air conditioner and the fridge, and you get a little bitty air conditioner. I had one, I think it was 500 watt.
I think you had the 500 watt, but they make the little tiny 300.
They make a
watt.
little
because you're not
300
going to need
watt.
much in here at all.
You're
Well,
in
you
a Yeti cup.
Yeah. You are.
The
You're
Yeti
in a
cup
Yeti cup. You are highly insulated.
with
yeah.
windows. Now, the one thing he said was cool is that if you can run your air conditioner all day long because
Yeah.
it's regenerating power from the sun all day. At night is their battery storage. So if you keep your house cool,
Yeah.
right, running, and then you come home in the evening, it can just hit and miss at night.
Okay.
And so you won't drain your batteries down. You still get your fridge running. LED lights is nothing.
Yeah.
And you're off grid. You can't live like, what is it? You can't, like you stole it.
Drive it like a stove.
You can't drive it like you stole it.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
That's
can't.
funny.
But
And a little space heater in here too. You know, in the wintertime, I mean, gosh, it's going to run you out of here.
Oh,
It'll
gosh,
be
yeah.
5 degrees outside. And you'll be walking outside sweating out like you've been at the gym 5 hours.
That's right.
You know, so
is that a good heater for off grid, or is it?
we got something similar like that at the house just for heating up the bathroom.
Yeah. What does it say on the back of
Let's
that?
see what
thing?
this one says. This is 1,500 watts.
That's a lot, isn't it?
That's a
That
lot.
is a lot.
That's
Yeah.
But now you can get ones that's like 750 watts,
Yeah.
and like the tower ones that oscillate.
Yes.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Just leave it on during the day, get it real good warm in here, and then at nighttime in the winter, just let it, kick on when it needs to. Because
Sure.
they got the temperature program ones now. Like
Yeah.
Target sells this one. I thought about getting for Aaliyah's little room near the crib, so that like if that, you know how the air sometimes will get a little cooler before it
Yes.
kicks on. Well, that'll always keep that room back and forth
I
the same
got ya.
temp. You know?
Nice.
Yeah.
So she will get.
Yeah, we just grabbed that and said, but I've been wanting to get a radiator heater a little bit. I want to get a more efficient heater. And of course, we're going to put a plug right there, like I've always said, for an oscillating fan. It'll keep that air
Well,
blowing around
and
here
to
a little
anybody
bit.
that's probably going off grid, they're going to want to have like some type of a stove.
Way better than
Right.
that.
They'll
Yeah.
have some type of a stove.
Yeah, right there's the solution for that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, good. Well, we're
Okay.
gonna offer an off-grid package for just this house. That's so cool to be able
Yeah.
to have a $20,000 house, then turn it into off-grid. You can take this thing and
Yeah.
park it anywhere you want, man.
Well, and I'm loving too. I mean, literally, it just came up in conversation. We were talking about it, and Lucas would be able to have these ready to go and just set them and set and go.
Yes,
right?
if you want an Incredibox with an off-grid package,
Yeah.
just boop, set it, plug, play, and go.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is try to see how many people we got interested in doing this, and we'll pre-order a lot of this stuff, and we can build
the
these boxes.
timeline, you were just talking about the timeline on ordering these materials.
Yeah,
Batteries
getting
and stuff?
materials nowadays, like, you know, of course, the world's at
Like
war
everybody.
currently. WW3 just kicked off pretty much that day. So, I
Mhm.
mean, supplies is just getting hard to get. And
Mm-hmm.
so, if the all-in-one systems, Randy has a bunch of them already available, and then we have batteries available,
Mm-hmm.
we pretty much have it on lockdown that if somebody orders something, we can just grab and go, and one house a day can go out off-grid every day.
So really, we need to know if there's more, because we have, 3 people right now that's bought an Incredibox and they want off-grid. If there is somebody that's already bought a house from us that is interested in off-grid, you need to let us know now.
Yeah, if
yeah,
you're
to-
thinking
yeah,
about
we
it,
need to
yeah,
know.
for sure.
Yeah,
But we'll
okay.
we got to come up with a price
We
to let them know
will.
what that will be.
And
you
the
know.
inverter, the all-in-one system, if
Mm-hmm.
you just want to show them at a later point in time, it's in the office. The
Okay.
one that we're putting on Randy's house, and I mean, it's about this size. I mean, it's easily replaceable
Mm-hmm.
if something ever happened. The company Midnight Classic, Midnight charge controllers and stuff, they actually have got the all-in-one system now, where you've got an inverter, a charge control system, and a charger built into it. So if you plug into your generator, you plug in the utility company, it can charge it back up, and that's so convenient because they've always had good quality stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
all the off-grid systems that Randy's ever had me do has gotten a Midnight Classic charge control system.
That's
pretty
great.
much, except Spire 1, I think the first one I ever built. And so they've never, not once, ever had to be warranted, repaired. Just
Wow.
done a lady's
Nice.
battery change out that I think Randy built her house 6 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
and we just put Miss Kirk's batteries in for her the other day.
Oh, good.
And still
Oh, they're on the
way.
beach.
And that same
Mhm.
company is the one that builds this system now.
Nice.
So I mean, if you have a
Oh.
warranty problem, you have something break, instant replacement, pretty much.
That's
So
awesome.
That's the great thing about that too.
Good. Yeah. I
And
wanna-
Lucas is slammed. I mean, Lucas works here, but he also, I didn't know if you wanted to share anything about your channel, or people ask about updating on solar. You're busy and you just got a brand new baby.
Yeah, I'm retiring in September.
There's a
I'm-
lot.
I'm coming to help this man build houses
That's-
indefinitely until I drop out of this life. Like, I am done with running all over creation. And here's the thing, I love building for people. It's just, it's so hard to fly anymore.
Yes.
It's so hard to get materials anymore.
Yep.
You go one place and you're working there, and the next thing you know, some place got put on lockdown, or
Yes.
this is shut down. It's getting crazy out here working. And plus, I don't just work here; I've worked abroad.
Oh,
Out of the
absolutely.
country, and so, you know, this will be a good swap.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, you know, being here all the time too. If people want to go off grid, I mean, there's a lot more availability to make that happen on a lot quicker timeline.
Yeah.
For you guys.
Right,
So it's
right.
good for everybody.
And two, I didn't know if you wanted to share your channel or anything. We try to plug your channel because you've got quite a few subscribers too.
Yeah, it's the number 7 and then Trumpets Prepper on YouTube, and we do the off-grid construction. It's offgridcontracting.com. Still probably will do consultation work for people after shutdown, pretty much the field work in September, but we will definitely be here for anybody in tiny house land, you know, at the Randy Jones Institution for Better Housing. We will be here bolting down off-grid houses.
I love Lucas. Lucas is a mess. And how's the baby? And how old is she now?
So she's just over a month old, and so far we've not had any terrorism. It's been peaceful. If she cries, it's diaper, food, go back to sleep. So it's been peaceful so far.
You know, one of the things I always talked about with the kids, like raising the kids, I always said you don't negotiate with terrorists.
No.
And that is, listen, those kids, you might love them, they again you. They are
well,
against you.
Children learn at an early age to manipulate. Because Aaliyah will cry, and I'll look over and I'll be like, phone me. What's going on? Customer service is here. And as soon as I walk away, then she breaks down again. I'm like, I got her the other day and just held her the whole day, and she looked at me like, man, what's going on, Dad? So, I mean, they know, they figure this out fast.
Customer service here.
I hate hearing her cry. It breaks my heart.
Of
Yeah.
course, it's your baby girl.
Yeah.
But boy, but you know you're being played.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, man, she's
Yeah.
going to break some boy's heart. Golly bumps. Man.
It's coming.
Oh, yeah, it's coming. I need to get her to, like, whenever she gets older, like, fleece one of these big bank companies to let you work for them or whatever, and he'll pay dad's bills. I'm getting older out here.
Dad'll be real retired by that time. There
That's
you
right.
go.
That's right. Look, they think you look beautiful. Just get them to hire you and be CEO. I need to retire. Oh, Abby will beat me for that.
Well, thank you, Lucas. We just get such a kick out of you, and he is solid.
Oh.
He's consistent. He's solid.
It was an honor to have him come on.
We
'cause
love Lucas.
I told him, I said, I want you working here, man. What was it going to take to get him here? And we had to pull him off the field to get him here.
Yeah, and Lucas came to the backyard, our backyard,
Yep.
back in the day, 7 years ago.
Yep.
Probably about 6-7 years ago.
Yeah,
He's the first one to
I think
reach
it's been
out.
7 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been fun for me watching something that started in the backyard.
Yeah.
To I forget, it was Vincent Van Gogh said a quote. I think it was that every big great thing becomes that way from very small things added together. And so it's like you look out here on the lot today, and there's
Yes.
3-4 communities out there. Somebody built them houses. Randy built a lot of them houses.
That's right.
I mean, I'm sure I built the floors for them. I built so many frames.
You wired and plumbed them.
I've wired plumb probably half of people's houses that's went out. But I mean, like, all the guys, Randy, Tom,
Yes.
Joseph, I know built a multitude in the get-go.
That's right.
And when I was out of the field, I'd help in some. But it's nice, I mean, to see something, everybody out there, a lot of them people, that's everything they have. That's their hopes and dreams. And they have a home now because it was built. And that's really cool because
It is.
I don't want to work at Walmart. No disrespect, folks at Walmart. But I don't want to work at Walmart and scan groceries the rest of my life. Like, I want to do something where at the end of the day, you see the fruits of your labors and somebody actually walks away positive from that, because that's one thing looking back, leaving off-grid work, I'm proud of, is that people now have a quality of life, no Better Business Bureau complaints, 7 years of success.
That's right.
A coach said one time, you don't quit when you're losing, you quit when you're winning. There's a lot of W's on the board, we're going to pull the plug now.
Oh, God, let me tell you something. Lucas needs to be a coach, right? And get everybody going in the morning, don't he?
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Lord, all hearts and minds clear.
No alcohol involved. Oh, man.
Yeah, that's pure 100%.
That's awesome,
that's good.
Lucas. Yeah.
Good. He asked me this morning, we were walking out there, and he goes, man, he said, I don't see how you do it. He said, I'd blow my brains out, hit me out here, do everything you're doing.
I probably would be alcoholic.
Exactly. Alcohol would be involved
People
in.
don't understand what it takes
No.
to run a company. Everybody wants to be CEO or everybody wants to be a
Yes.
boss. I never want to be in a management position the rest of my life. If somebody said, you're a manager, I'm quitting tomorrow. I can't do it. Because it's like it's one of those Sigma male things I was telling you, like
Yeah.
the lone wolf mentality. Randy can tell me a
Yeah.
project, leave me the material, you come back, it's done. Don't have to
You
say
and
anything.
Seth are just alike. That's what Seth wants. Seth is so happy to see Will in the morning. He's like, Will, you want it?
Tell me what to do, and
Tell
that's
me
it.
what to do.
Oh, yeah. I was a manager at a corporate job for years.
It's
and
a
it was
lot.
a nightmare because, trying to get other people to show up for work,
Yes.
do what they're supposed to do.
That's right.
This guy was drinking last night. This guy was
Yeah.
partying all weekend. This guy's sick.
Yeah.
You're just moving chess pieces on the
You know what
board
they
every
call
day.
it? They call it herding cats. It's trying to herd cats.
I would agree with that, and it's a lot on people, and it takes a
is.
special person to pull that gear. I'm telling you, Randy's got a lot on him.
Yeah.
People think it's easy doing this stuff. It is not.
No.
It is not. I've ran solo doing off-grid work. I built people's complete property off-grid.
Yes.
And I'd leave the workplace, and I'd get my paycheck, and it'd be like 15 grand. People were like, hey, man, that's awesome. My heart.
But
I feel
what
like I need
it
to go to the
took.
doctor the next day and give them like 10 grand
That's
to fix
right.
the heart valve or something.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just like, I'm
We have
stressed-
had some
strung
chest
out.
pains, like physical chest pains around here. Have we not?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I'm telling
Yeah, that's
you.
when I went vegan.
I can't put the Reese cups away. I'm going out on my
Hey, wait a
Reese
minute. Hey, say those are vegan.
Hey, they are peanut butter and
They
chocolate.
are, ain't
Oh,
they?
it's got milk. Does
Oh,
that
it's got milk.
qualify?
That's right.
Yeah,
A
I'm
dairy.
on the out.
Gosh. Thank you,
Thank
buddy.
you,
I'll
Lucas.
see you guys.
God.
Have a great day.
Bye.